Hey everyone, happy Friday. Today's Friday. It's so exciting. So it's Friday, June 5th. Oh my goodness. I think it's, I cannot keep up with these days though. I think it's the 5th. Or is it the 6th? I don't know. You guys, I think it's the 5th. We're going to leave it at that. It's Friday the 5th. But it is hot as Satan's toenails out here today. It is. It's so nice. I don't want to complain because I love nice weather. I'm an island girl, yes. So I love the island. You know, get it? My mom's so funny. She's like, no, Long Island. Because people always ask her, are you from the island? She's like, yeah, Long Island. That's a good joke. Sorry, I had to give it to my mom. We got to give her kudos for that one because that was funny. She's like, yeah, Long Island. He's like, are you from the island? Which island are you from? She said, yeah, I am from Long Island. I'm from Long Island, you guys. That's the best place on earth. One of the best places. I love Long Island because it's, to me, I think my dad chose it because it's so much like the country. My bun is so low, you guys. It makes me look like I have no hair up here on my noggin. But it's hot, so I had to put the hair up today. But yeah, so people always ask that anyway. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I get that all the time. Which island are you from? I'm like, yeah, I'm not from the island. Sorry. My grandmother is, but I'm not. I'm from here. I'm from right here. Right here. Right here. I never, even when people ask me, they always say, which island are you from? And I'll say, no, I'm American. I'm from here. And they're like, no, no, no. Where are you from? I said, no, my grandmother, she's an island woman, but I'm not. I'm from right here. Right here. Right here. I was born here. And they're like, oh, okay, I knew it. So I guess if that answers your question, yes, you guys. My grandmother is an island girl and not a Long Island girl. She is. She's an island woman. She is an island woman. And you could look at her and you could just tell. But she's one of those, you guys. Yeah, she was like with the hair and the, yeah, you would look at her and tell, okay, she's not the black West Indian. She's the Indian West Indian one. Oh, yeah. So she's one of those for sure. So, yeah, that's how that went. So, yeah, I've trust me, I go through it. So I don't even, that's why I say I don't get into it because I don't like it. But she does. That's how I am about to go the wrong way, you guys. This cannot be happening. See, I'm talking and I'm forgetting where I'm supposed to go. But yeah, that's what's crazy. But I wanted to talk to you guys about some stuff today. I came on here to say something and I don't even remember what. Oh my goodness, it was something so good too. I don't know. What do you guys want to talk about? Let's talk about something great. Because I got a little ways to go up this road. So let's talk about something really great. I don't know. But I was just seeing something. So this is what I'm seeing. And this is why I tell you guys, you got to be careful who you have children with. And I'm not siding with either one of them. They're young people. And I'm not siding with either one of them. That's the truth. Like the woman or the man. I don't side with either one because I just don't think it's fair. Because in the end, the children suffer. So this is why, like, another reason why have children out of wedlock, right? Because, again, the reason you're doing it is because you know in your mind you're not sure if you would ever want to stay with the person. That's the only reason you're making that decision. I don't know. I mean, I know a lot of you just get caught up in the heat of the moment. But think before you act. Like, who does that? Because that's not just a one and done decision. That's a lifetime decision you're making. When you're laying down with somebody, it's like, oh my God, do you really like her like that? And do you really like him like that? Girl, no you don't. Please walk away. Walk away. Because that's your life. And now this poor girl and the guy, I don't know who's good and who's bad. I don't know. And I don't care. I just know the kid is cute. And I hate to see that. And now the mom got permission to take this child all the way over yonder to another country. And the mom and dad are not seeing eye to eye right now. So she had to go to the judge and get permission to take the baby out of state, which I'm sorry. She's the mom. If I'm the mom, I always tell guys, I don't play that. Like, I once had a conversation because some guys really don't believe that. Like, I really do believe, like, I don't know. In my household, that's just how it was. And just because it's how it was in my household doesn't mean that's how it, that doesn't mean that's the right way to do it, you guys. Please understand me. But a lot of people don't grow up in single family, you know, with both parents. A lot of kids don't grow up having a mom and a dad. So I think I really do. I told you, even when you date someone, I just think our mentality is just different. Like when you grew up with your mom and your dad as opposed to just growing up with a single parent, I think our thought process is just different. I really do believe that. And it's just true. And I just, oh my God, I hate, sorry. Because this seatbelt is just really bugging me. And I'm going to have to put this thing here because I can't deal. And I got a little ways to ride. And it's just like ripping my neck. And that's the sad part of being short. Sometimes you got to deal with certain things in cars, and it's not fair. Or the seatbelt thing does not go down far enough for me. But anyways, that's a bigger. Sorry, well, I indulge in this chewing gum. You know, when you first put it in your mouth, it's so sweet. But yeah. So that's why I said I don't think that's fair. And that's the only thing I just don't like. It's like, please don't do that. Because that's unfair to the child. It's unfair to the dad. Because he's really close with his son. And then it's unfair to her. Because I'm serious. If I had to go to another country, I'm taking my baby. And that's final. He could just have to get mad. Because I really don't think men take care of kids the way we do. They don't. That's a woman's duty. We're just good at it. We're the mama, and we, of course, leave it to us. Because at the end of the day, when the children are a certain age, they want their mom. Let's just be real. They really do. Kids under the age of 4, they want their mom all the time. They just do. And then once they start a certain age, then they don't mind hanging with the dad. But 4 and under, they always want their mom. Especially when they go to sleep and stuff, they want their mom. So, I'm sorry. I agree with her 100% on that. And then what they're saying, it's just hearsay, you guys. You don't know that. But obviously she must not trust him, because why is she stalking him when he has his child visits? Like, they're clearly not together right now. He said when he gets his visit with his son, she's always like stalking and watching him, and she puts like you know, the Apple tags, like you could put the tags on phones and stuff, you know, those air tags. Yeah, air tags. Like she keeps like dropping air tags in some of his bags and stuff, so he can't always knows where the baby is. And I was like, well, I don't know, that's not fair either. But again, when the trust is broken, there's nothing you can do. Like, that's exactly what you want, because women love their children. They do. She carried that baby for 9 months. I understand, but it's just different. A bond between a mother and a child is different between the dad and the child, because the mother carried that child for 9 months. She bonds with that child in a way the dad never could. I don't care. She just does. And you can say what you want. It's just the truth. I know some women aren't loving and nurturing, and maybe they just don't have a bond at all. But that's because of drugs or something like that. But for the most part, in that real family dynamic in that body, with the idea of a mother carrying a child, she has a separate bond with the child that the father can never explain. He can never reach that, because she carried that baby for 9 months. So I'm sorry. That's why I'm telling you, men, please stop. Because you guys keep doing this, and you're only setting yourself up. Like, it's just, you're in the heat of the moment, and you're not thinking. Because when you wake up from it, it's like, oh my goodness, what did I just do? It's too late. What did you just do for the next 18 years of your life? For the next 21 years of your life, now you got to deal with that woman. Like, okay, just make sure you know what you're doing. And ladies too, because some of these guys are not wrapped right in their head. They're just not. They're just a mess.com and then some. And I know we are a mess too, some of us. But, you know, let's just be real. Women are good messes. I'm sorry. No, they're both a mess. Men are a mess, and so are some of these women. That's why I said, be mindful who you lay down with. You lay down with a dog, you're going to wake up with fleas. And he's just going to be, you're going to be singing, shoot fly, don't bother me. Shoot fly, don't bother me. And he's not going anywhere. Oh, I told you, that's why I always think twice. I'm like, Lord, I know I don't like this man like that. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Because, you know, some men would just love to have that control over your life for the next 18, 21 years. Just to be in your space. Oh my goodness. Even if they can't have you. The fact that they have a child with you and now you have a new husband and the fact that he gets to still be a part of your life. Oh no, we're good. We're good. I can't do that. I just can't. So that's why I thank God that he's kept me. And I'll never stop saying that because I can't deal with stuff like that. I don't know how you guys do it. I mean, I see so many people. I have family members like that. I have friends like that. I don't know how you guys do that. It's just never fun. And then they get so upset when they have to let their children go. I just hate seeing them split up like that. Because it's so sad. It's like, Mom, I really don't want to go this week. And it's like, oh, Lord. Well, you have to. Well, you have to go. Unfortunately. I don't like that. I don't like that, Jesus. I don't like it. I just don't like the feeling. If you guys don't mind me saying that, I just don't like it. But yeah. But again, I'm just thankful. And you should be thankful. If you didn't get to that route, just keep thanking God and don't get to that route. Because you see how the world is and how much chaos there is between a mom and a dad that just don't work out. And no, I would never suggest you stay together for the sake of your children either. Because that's even worse or That's a worse or situation. And you stay together just for the sake of the child. Oh my goodness, you're just ruined. I think Melinda Williams, the actress, she said that because she married Mekhi Phifer. I don't like calling people's names, but years ago she married Mekhi Phifer and it didn't work out and they had a son. And she did say that miserable parents raise miserable kids. And she left because she's, you know, like she said, who wants to stay with someone just for the sake of a child? That's worse. It is. But I just think, honestly, I think both is worse. It's worse to stay with someone for the sake of children, and it's also bad to break up the home and have your child go here this week, there next week. I don't like either one. So, just think before you act, you guys. Think. Go to the store. Make the stop. It's so worth it. You'll be so glad you did. You will. You'll be so glad you did. I'm telling you. You think it's not all that it's cracked up to be. You don't know people. You know, some women put on facades. Some men do too, ladies. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them talk you out of your common sense. And it's like, oh, you know, let's do this. No, we're not doing anything. Tell them you're living for Jesus. I bet they'll leave you alone then. They never want to hear Jesus before they do anything. It's like, oh, Jesus. Just keep calling Jesus. I bet they will leave you alone then. And just, I know some of you young ladies, you don't get attention from home and you're doing things just to spite your mom and dad. But again, even when you do that, you're going to pay. You're going to be the one that pay the ultimate price, not them. Your mom and dad, at the end of the day, they're going to keep on living life. And you made this choice because, like, I just wanted attention from my mom and dad, and now they pay attention because I have the baby. No, they won't. Gosh, no reason. Now you ruined your life. And another thing, please, parents, don't spoil the kids. I mean, if they laid their bodies down and they made adult decisions, why is it that the parents end up taking care of the child? I'm not doing that. You laid down there. You made an adult decision. So now you're going to be an adult. I don't care how well off some of you are. It doesn't mean you're well off to take care of a baby. No, they laid down there, the two of them. And it's up to the mom and dad to get together, have this conversation. And you need to say, okay, when the summer comes, because I don't believe in children working during school. But once the summer comes, like right now, go down and apply to the job. Who cares if they get mad? And you all should so get in the habit of, if you have teenage kids, trick them. Go to the store with them. Take them to Target and Walmart, places like, and the supermarket. 3 places you should go: Target, Walmart, and the supermarket. Really, mothers, go down the diaper aisle and the formula aisle. Say, oh my goodness, would you look, when you were born, look how much this formula is. look how much these diapers cost. Like, okay, Mom, what's your point? She'll get the point. You can't afford to have a child, so you better not be doing anything that you shouldn't be doing, you know? And I mean, really, go to all 3 stores. Say, you know what, I gotta make a stop to Walmart real quick, too. Let me go. It's like, oh, come on, Mom. And go right down the aisle. Like, what is she? Let her get the hint. And show them how much bottles cost. This is what you all should be doing during the youth events. Why don't you ministers, elders, and deacons make yourself useful and take these boys on excursions to the supermarket and the Targets and the Walmarts and say, come on, let me show you how much. Show them how much protection costs. Take them down the aisle where the protection is. If they're active, which they shouldn't be, but they are. Let's just be real. Most children nowadays are sexually active. And you wish it wasn't that way. You should have a different, expand your mind, you guys, because you're too young. But really, all of you people that hold youth programs, take them there. Make it a trip. Get that van together and take them there. Or print it out and have a big meeting and show them how much diapers cost, how much formula costs. Compare Walmart to Target and your local supermarket so they can see. Like, this is no joke. You know, and don't spoil your kids. If they laid down and had children at 15, 16, 7, anything under 18 is unacceptable. And you never blame the child. The parent is to blame. It's like, okay, Mom, Dad, where'd you go wrong? Because it's something you did. No child at that age should want to be sexually active. So it's definitely somewhere in the line you went wrong as a parent. But anything over 18 and 21, they're responsible for that. No parent ever, you don't ever have to feel bad if your child made it to 18 and 21 and decided to have a child. That was their choice. But anything 18 and under, we look at the parents. Being from Board of Education, we don't blame the kid. We say, okay, Mom and Dad went wrong somewhere in this situation, because that doesn't make sense. That's how I see it. And I would definitely I'm not saying I wouldn't put that on my child, Jesus, but I think it's a great idea. Like, we have these discussions because, working at the school, like, we talk about stuff, and it's like, I would definitely make my child work. Like, I'm not doing that. You cannot afford, and even if you do go to the, you can get help. They want to be embarrassed, they want to make decisions like that, then embarrass them. You need food stamps to pay for formula and diapers, and let them know it's going in your name, honey, because you did this. You made an adult decision. And like I said, talk to that parent, that young man's parent. Don't just put that responsibility on yourself. And it's like, I don't care, I love my grandchildren. Okay, you can love your grandchildren all day. I hope you do. But one thing we're not going to do is we can't afford to feed a little mouth. They're expensive. Children are expensive. And when these boys and girls lay down and make these decisions, then there's consequences. So instead of them going to Great Adventure this summer, Disney World, nope, you're getting a job. And you will work, and let them work. And really, McDonald's, Burger King hires 15-year-olds. They really do. And they can go there and get a job and let their paychecks pay for his paychecks to pay for diapers. Your daughter pays for the formula, and they trade off. And it's only fair. It's only fair. And that's how you teach them. You made an adult decision. You're not a child anymore. Your child is no longer a child. You're a full-blown adult. You made an adult decision. You're a whole mom now. And you're going to have to act like it. You're going to have to get a job in the summer, and you're going to work. And then when school starts, you don't have to work unless you allow them to work on the weekends, like Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. When I used to work in fast food, that's when the little kids would come in Friday. They can start as early as 4 o'clock, and they would do 4 to 8. That's all they have to do, 4 to 8 every day, even on church nights. Sunday nights, 4 to 8. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday do 4 to 8 shifts. It's still enough to get them diapers and formula and little clothes that they're going to need. Because why should you have to do that? And you have to teach your children. Don't enable them. You're only going to make it worse. And then they get to sleep while you're up all night playing with the baby. We're not doing that. I wouldn't be able to do it because I'm so tired. Like, I can't. You guys, Us funny looking women, we need our beauty sleep, honey. We don't wake up like this, like some of these singers. I woke up like this. Well, I didn't wake up like this, honey. I need all the sleep I can get just to look like this. So I have to get sleep. So I cannot play with stuff like that. Even like, I have friends that do not know. They're terrible at disciplining their children. And they'll try to compare. Don't you compare your child to mine, honey. I was like, oh no. My child's not doing that. There's no way my baby's going to get away with pulling my hair so he or she can go where she... I wish that little rascal would pull my hair. No, you don't get to do that. To your mama, my child's not going to pull my hair. Oh no. And then it's like, oh, but he's my first child. I don't care about being your first child. That you don't do. We're not doing that. No. You don't let children get away with little stuff like that. It's the little stuff. Like, you allow that, then when they get older, they're going to be bopping you upside your head. Trust and believe that. I see so many kids like that, even in the store, calling your mom stupid. Are you serious? Oh my goodness, she didn't even correct the child. I hate you, stupid. Oh my goodness. When I was growing up, if I would have ever said, I wouldn't live to see tomorrow. It was like, we're having a funeral. Bye. It was nice meeting you. Oh my goodness. And, my parents would say they would have to pick switches outside. My mom tried that with me. I'm like, Mom, if you think I'm going to go out there and pick you a switch so you can hit me with it, girl, bye. We're not doing that. So I went and picked the little... She said, go out. I'm like, Ma, that might have worked with you and your siblings, but it's not going to work with me. So I went right out there and I picked her a twig. Oh my goodness. And when she had to go out there, it was on and popping. And she really did hit us with it. I'm like, are you serious? Because me and my sister, for the most part, we were like good kids. But one time, I told you guys this, right? We broke like the living room lamp. Oh my goodness. My mom and dad were not rich, but they were hardworking people, and everything they had. And my mom worked, like I said. That's a lie. Stop listening to these fake church people. They know nothing about my life. Trust me. They don't know anything about my mom and dad either, because we didn't talk to people like that. We really didn't. And the people that we talked to were like, they didn't matter, just like we don't matter. They didn't matter. We talked to the nobodies. We all had our group, so we trusted each other. They trusted us. But some people, of course, had loose lips that would sink ship, of course. But like I said, we hung out with people that were much like us. Like, that's what I love about my mom and dad, because they were never that type of person. They were never that type of people. They don't like, I told you, they don't make fun of people. They don't like that. So the fact that my siblings are like that, I don't know where they get it from. Because my mom and dad do not. My uncles and aunts are like that. They will laugh at people's expense. I'm like, why? And they're so loud with them. And they do. They pick at us all the time when we go around them. That's just what they do. Sometimes the older you get, it's like, okay, it's not fun anymore, because you're so mature. But yeah, it used to be so funny. But yeah, so I just want to say that, like, just be careful. Because it's no joke nowadays. Everybody there's something in the water that's just making people extremely annoying, and you just don't even want a chance with the person at all. So be careful, you guys. You don't just want to lay down and have children with just any old body. And you better take the time to understand his health and your health, because you don't know what's lurking in his body and what's lurking in yours. And that child will come out with all kinds of stuff. You're like, what is wrong with my child? Because you didn't take the time to research what's wrong with that man, honey, or what's wrong with that woman, and you'll be sorry. It's true. Like, whatever's wrong with the man is going to be wrong with the child. Whatever wrong with the woman is going to be wrong with the child. It's going to come out some way. And certain things you can't stand about yourself will be right on the baby. Like, you have comprehension issues, just all kinds of things. So just be careful. And don't live life like that. It's not cool. Think before you act, you guys. And parents, please stop enabling these children. Like, it's serious out there. That's why we have so many people that are incarcerated and committing crimes, because we're not the parents are not on the same page. And dad says one thing, mom says another. Then you got one confused child that said, well, dad said I could do it. Well, I said you can't. And it's a mess. And it creates so much chaos and so much confusion, even for the child. So you don't want to do that. Just be careful. Please, I'm begging you, be careful in the season, because people, it's not what you think it is. And some of you think like it's just so cute. I want to dress a baby like a baby doll. No, it's not cute. It's hard work. You know, it's a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of dirty diapers, a lot of formula, a lot of money is spent when they're little, you guys. And they grow so quick, so you got to keep buying clothes, and it's not easy. Wait till you get married. It's easier that way, because then your husband's ready to take care of you. So you don't want to do that before it's time. I'm not going to drag this any farther. I just saw the topic and I want to address it. Think before you act, boys and girls. Think before you act. I used to work at the Board of Education with children all the time, and I see it, and I see these young ladies being deceived by these boys, and they're playing with them and gassing their heads up like, yo, you look mad good, and he's just trying to sleep with her. And then once he does, he walks away. But then again, she's the one walking around with the big belly, not him. So that's why I don't want you guys to fall for stuff like that. Like, take care of yourself. You deserve that. Don't let someone coerce you into doing something you don't want to do. Remember, you have your whole future ahead of you. Don't you want to go to college? Don't you want to better yourself in life? Of course you do. And I believe in this. I said it in the last video. I didn't get to post it yet. The one I did last night, I'm going to post it for you. But I said, God bless the child that has its own. Has his own. God blesses the child that has his own. And I want women to learn to have your own money. Don't just depend on your man's money, because men get funny. When you start living off of a man, they get funny. They do. And yes, it starts out all blissful. Trust me, I have a mother, I have a father, I know. It starts out like that, but at some point, he may get tired. So don't forget that, you guys.